Hi, I'm Jim Cheney from St. Francis Property, and this is your St. Francis Minute. I'm going to take a second here and show you a software program that I just recently got signed up for and use. I really like it. It's called docUsign. It costs about $17 a month. If you want it, you go to www.docusign.net. That's D-O-C, the letter U, S-I-G-N.net, and have a credit card handy, get set up. You'll get this icon right here loaded onto your desktop. To open the program up, just double click on the icon. Now I'm going to pull up a document, a real estate document called Agent Visual Inspection Disclosure. It was just sent to me by the agent representing the buyer. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to sign it electronically, and I'm going to send it to my client to sign electronically. I'm going to show you how clever this is. Okay, so you double click on the icon, and this is the console that pops up, and it's going to walk you through everything you need to do to get this document signed. First thing we're going to do is we're going to click on New. And this is what pops up. It's going to walk us through uploading the document we want signed. The document I want signed is saved on my desktop. It was emailed to me from the other agent, and I keep it in a folder called Real Estate, and then inside Real Estate I have different property addresses for different escrows I have going. So this just happened to pop up to the file I wanted, Real Estate, and it's in the folder 3701 Crestview. And in here we have Lepore, who's the other agent, Agent Visual Inspection Disclosure. This happens to be a PDF document. Now, this program also works with Word, treats them exactly the same. Okay, and there is the window that's going to walk us through signing. Here's our document, Lepore Agent Visual Inspection Disclosure. If I happen to bring up the wrong document, I can delete this and re-browse, or I could browse and bring up a whole list of documents. I'm not sure how many documents total I could bring up. So far I think I've probably brought up 5 documents at one time. So let's click Next, and this is going to just walk us through the steps. We're going to go to this little address book here, and we're going to pick our client that we're going to send this to for signature, and we're going to send it to James Marshall. I'm going to click OK. Now I need to sign this document too, so we're going to select a new recipient, and that's going to be me. Click OK. So here we go. We have Jimbo, which is James Marshall. We have Jim Cheney Realtor, which is me. And that's it. We're going to click Next. It wants a subject line, and I'm going to type in here Agent Visual Inspection Disclosure, and then an email text message to my client. I'm going to write, James, please review and sign where indicated. Click Next. We're ready to add the signature tabs. So we've got our document, we've got our 2 recipients. I'm going to go down here to the scroll bar. We see our documents loaded. And I'm going to scroll down to the first place that I need my client, James Marshall. Make sure he's highlighted. We're going to have him initial. So over here we have signature, optional signature, initial, optional initials, full name, company name, title, date sign. We're going to have James initial, so we're going to left click initial, we're going to drag it to where we want his initials to go, right there next to seller's initials. We're going to scroll down to the next page where again he needs to initial the bottom page. Now optional initials would be things like arbitration, mediation, liquidated damages, where your client needs to make a decision whether they want to initial part of the contract or not. And then down here on the 3rd page we're going to have James sign. Now you can also change how how big these little sticky tabs are, because they might be blocking something that your client needs to read. I'm going to add the date. Now he doesn't fill the date in. This date will automatically be filled in whatever date he opens this document and signs. And then I need to sign down here, firm representing the seller. That's me. So I'm going to highlight my name. I'm going to left click signature. I'm going to drag it over to where I want my signature to appear. I'm going to have it dated. Now I'm not signing it right now. I'm merely setting this document up for signing, and that's the last page of 3 pages. We're done. Now I'm going to click send, and there's going to be one more step it's going to ask me for. It's just to confirm. There's our envelope number. There's our subject. It's Cheney. That's the document that we are signing, and that's where it's going. I'm going to click send, and it's going to send this document to me, to my email address for signature, and it's going to say send it to James Marshall for signature. Now DocuSign knows that I'm logged in right now, and it's going to ask me, do I want to just sign the document now? Yes. That way when the document goes to James Marshall, it already has my signature on it. Plus it saves me the step of having to log into my email and open this all up again. It says ready to sign. You've been asked by Jim Cheney to review and sign these documents. And it tells you the 3 steps. Review the document, click on all the sign or initial here tabs, and then click the complete signing button when you're done. We're going to continue. So this is how it starts. You click start, and DocuSign automatically scrolls right up to the first place that you need to sign. I put the cursor where I need to sign, I left click it, boom, there goes my signature. Now that's all I need. That's the only place I needed to sign this document, so I'm done. DocuSign's asking me, do I want to stay and review this document, or do I want to complete signing? If I click stay and review this document, it's going to bring the document up. I can scroll up and down, I can read it, I can click on a printable version, I can save it, I can print it out, save it to my hard drive, whatever. Now I've already read this document. I read it when the agent first sent it to me, so I don't need to really read it again. So I'm going to complete the signing. And when I'm done. When James Marshall opens this program up, he's going to see my signature on it. So I happen to have my email up. Let me just refresh it here. Look, there's my email, Jim Cheney via DocuSign, and so it says please review and sign your document. Now I've already reviewed it, I've already signed it, but again, this is what James Marshall's going to see. I'm going to click on review just to show you how my signature looks. Okay, there we go. And again, I just want to emphasize that normally I would not do this step. I've already signed my document, I've already sent it. I'm really just doing it for this tutorial so that you can see there's page 1 of my doc. Now there's no initials here because my seller hasn't received this yet. I mean, I just sent it out 45 seconds ago. But let's look at the bottom page, and there's my signature. So when I first signed up for this program, it asked me how I wanted my signature to look, and it gave me a choice of fonts, and that's the font I took. There's a default font, which is not the same as this font. Most of my clients just choose the default font, so their signature looks different than mine. So that's DocuSign. I recommend you go check it out, see if you like it, and feel free to email me if you have any questions about getting logged in or what my clients think. I'm Jim Cheney, and that's your St. Francis Minute.